every agency has someone they answer to, every single one of them, or they should, because that's why the U.S. system has checks and balances. Even the president of the U.S., as we know, has people he has to answer to. He makes decisions, but there's a checks and balances. That's why you do it. And so most good systems have a system of checks and balances with with their actual consequences. Like as lawyers, Robert, I know you're retired now, but when you're practicing, we all know there are things we can and can't do. And if we do them, there could be a real problem for us. There are rules about, in case law coming out about, and ethics rules in California, New York, and other states about what lawyers can and can't say to the media. Lawyers used to, and again, it's great that you're really excited and emotional about representing your client, but there are limits to what you can do there. But I think part of it is knowing what your resources are, and maybe you think you're out of resources, but you're not. When you say that, Bo, there may be I know there are specific fact patterns. I know when I talk about things, I have a few things I've thought about, but I do think there's almost always a way you can discuss it, unless, for example, you're in a court proceeding and the judge said, I'm issuing gag orders, for example. Those are very common. You hear those. Or there's, classic one is if you have a high profile trial and the jury is sequestered, or they always tell the jury, we don't want you talking to the media. We don't want you watching the media. We don't want that to influence you. You saw the Johnny Depp trial where that was tried in the media. It really was. And his team did a very, frankly, impressive and effective job of doing that, because they knew, due to his celebrity and popularity, what that was likely to do for him. And again, it was a very effective tactic, whereas you see some other ones, you just don't hear anything about them.